As the man carried our girl away from the area, someone looks at them from a tall building. This person turns out to be Yun He. King Yun immediately recognized Yuling as a descendant of the Yun family. Due to how severe Yuling's injuries were, Yun He assumed that our girl fought a monster and was forced to leave the secret realm in order to save her life. He assumed that our girl did not have any treasures. With a horrifying smile on his face, King Yun wished that a person carrying a lot of treasures would come out of the secret realm. The scene shifts and we see Yuling talking to the man. She explained to the man that she is not actually injured. She told him that her wounds are superficial. The man did not understand what our girl was saying. He asked her to tell him what happened in the secret realm. While drinking a potion, Yuling explained to the man that there are several experts who are waiting outside the secret realm in order to snatch other people's treasures. Our girl gave herself the injuries on purpose in order to allow people think that she fled for her life. The man was surprised to hear what Yuling said. The man immediately realized that our girl had found some treasures for her to have devised such a plan. Yuling took out the flame talent spirit grass and showed the man. The man could not believe what he was seeing. He could not believe that Yuling found the herb that can grant someone a talent. Our girl referred to the man as Uncle Ben. She told Uncle Ben that she has a favor to ask him regarding the flame talent spirit grass. The moment she said this, our girl put the herb back into her storage pouch. Ben took some steps away from Yuling. He told her that she has made an immense contribution to the Yu family by finding the flame talent spirit grass. He asked her to tell him what she wants. With a serious look on her face, Yuling told Ben that she wants to meet their ancestor. Ben was shocked to hear this. He could not believe that Yuling actually wanted to meet their ancestor. Our girl knew that she could not meet the ancestor due to the difference in their positions in the clan. Although she understood this, she still wanted to meet their ancestor. She begged Ben to help her. She told him that it is important to her. Ben was surprised to hear this. He called our girl a daring child. With a serious look on her face, Yuling told Ben that she will never give up the flame talent spirit grass if she cannot see the ancestor herself. Ben asked our girl if she does not have anything else that she wants. Yuling told her uncle that she simply wants to see the ancestor. Upon seeing how adamant Yuling was, Ben decided to give up. He told our girl that he will make the necessary arrangements on his side. The scene shifts and we are taken to a mansion with a traditional architecture. Inside the mansion, we see Yuling step out of the bath with a towel on her body. Our girl felt quite refreshed after taking a bath for the first time in a long time. Yuling opened one of the doors in her house and looked at the sky. She wondered about how Ye Tian was doing in the secret realm. The scene shifts and we see our boy holding his blade while his body was covered with blood. When Ye Tian stood up, we see the corpses of the monsters he killed. Our boy was disappointed to see that none of the monsters could put up a fight against him. In the next scene, we see an attendant knock on Yuling's door. She told our girl that Elder Yu Bin asked her to come to the meeting hall. Our girl wore a brand new dress and stepped out of her house. At the Yu family meeting hall, we see an old man wearing a white robe resting on a chair. While drinking some tea, the man commended Yuling on finding the flame talent spirit grass. This man is the Yu family's ancestor. His name is Yuji. Yuji glared at our girl and asked her to tell him the reward she wants. Yuling clenched her fist when she heard this. With a serious look on her face, our girl told the ancestor that she wants to attempt to comprehend the Enlightenment Steel. Yu Bin was shocked to hear what Yuling said. He reminded her that the Enlightenment Steel is the foundation of their family. He told her that even he does not have a right to comprehend the steel. He told our girl that she is overstepping her boundaries with her request. Yuling went on her knees and revealed to the ancestor that she has also obtained 6 stalks of the divine flower from the secret realm. She told him that she is willing to give the flowers to the disciples of the family if he grants her wishes. Yuji took a sip of his tea and placed his cup on the table. He told our girl that the Enlightenment Steel has almost dissipated and not a lot of people have been able to comprehend it. He asked Yuling to change her request. With a serious look on her face, Yuling told the ancestor that she has no other requests and she is not interested in taking anything else. The moment our girl said this, Yuji unleashed a part of his energy. He used his aura to push our girl out of the meeting hall. Yuling flew out and crashed on the ground. Elder Ben was shocked to see this. Yuji told Ben that Yuling has a lot of guts for her to try to negotiate with him. While struggling to stand up, Yuling told the ancestor that no matter how much she cultivates, she can only reach the Grandmaster realm. She told him that she is not satisfied with her potential. Our girl screamed out and told Yuji that she wants to be stronger. While floating in the air, Yuji told Yuling that she is quite bold. Immediately he said this, Yuji released his aura. Yuling's entire body got pressed down. Our girl began to suffocate. Yuling could not believe that king-rank experts have such a terrifying aura. Bin ran out of the hall to meet the ancestor. He quickly went on his knees when he got close to Yuji. He begged the old man to forgive Yuling. He told Yuji that our girl is young and naive. He begged the ancestor to not stoop to Yuling's level. While her head was pressed on the ground, Yuling told Elder Bin that the issue does not concern him. Even though she was under the pressure of Yuji's aura, our girl pushed herself up. While struggling to stand up straight, Yuling told the ancestor that she must use the Enlightenment Steel. Yuji was shocked to see that our girl could stand despite the fact that she was under the pressure of his aura. Upon seeing this, Yuji waved his hand. When our girl saw that the ancestor waved his hand, she closed her eyes and braced herself to face his attack. To our girl's surprise, Yuji took away his aura. Elder Bin thanked the ancestor for sparing Yuling. Yuji explained to our girl that every country has its own rules. He told her that their clan also has its own set of rules which they must abide by. He told our girl that he is not willing to break any of the rules in order to make an exception for her. Yuji took out a wooden plaque. He told our girl that it is his own personal secret plaque. He explained to Yuling that she will be allowed to comprehend the Enlightenment Steel with the plaque. The ancestor threw it to our girl and asked her to take the plaque. Yuling became relieved when she saw that she was able to get her wish granted. In the next scene, we see Elder Bin bring the items which Yuling promised to the ancestor. He told Yuji that Yuling sent someone to deliver the 6 stalks of the Divine Soul Flower and the Flame Talent Spirit Grass. While watering his plants, Yuji asked Bin to leave the items on the table. The moment Bin put the items on the table, he reminded Yuji that he was against allowing Yuling enter into the Enlightenment Steel. He asked the ancestor to tell him the reason why he changed his mind. With a smile on his face, Yuji told Bin that he simply likes Yuling's stubbornness. He told him that our girl reminds him of himself when he was younger. The scene shifts and we are taken to the secret realm. Inside the realm, we see Ye Tian climb a mountain in order to pull out a spirit plant. When our boy got close to the herb, he pulled it out of the dirt. Ye Tian was happy to see that he found another spirit plant. While he was smiling, our boy slips and falls from the mountain. Fortunately for Ye Tian, there was a river below. He fell into the river. Our boy dragged his herb and swam to land. When our boy found a safe place to rest, he took out his herbs to see what he had obtained. Ye Tian realized he is very lucky to have gotten a lot of spirit plants within a few days. Our boy realized that he will be making a lot of money, especially if he adds the corpses of the monsters he killed. After seeing what he obtained, Ye Tian decided to change his clothes. Our boy was shocked when he smelled the stench on his clothes. Fortunately for him, Yu helped him pack some clothes. While Ye Tian was taking off his clothes, something watches him from the top of a cliff. Our boy changed into a hoodie and a sweatband. He took his herbs back into his pocket inventory. He wanted to sleep for the night. Unfortunately for him, his stomach grumbled the moment he took away his herbs. Ye Tian realized that he needs to find something to eat. When our boy looked around, he did not see anything in the area. While he was looking, Ye Tian sensed something coming close to him. When our boy turned around, he saw a huge monster that looked like a boar. Ye Tian was shocked to see the monster. The scene shifts and we see our boy grilling the monster's meat on a long stick. While grilling it, Ye Tian took a slice of the meat. Our boy was surprised to see how delicious the meat was. While he was eating his meat, the monster that was watching him jumped down from the cliff and took his meat. The monster, which turns out to be a mouse, ran away with our boy's meat. Ye Tian was shocked to see this. He immediately ran after the mouse. After chasing the monster for a while, Ye Tian found it hidden behind some bushes. Our boy bent his head and tried to catch the monster by surprise. Before Ye Tian could catch the mouse, he saw something shocking. Our boy saw the monster's talent. He saw that the mouse had a treasure hunting talent. According to the status window, the monster is known as the Purple Treasure Hunting Mouse. It has an Apex Tier Genetics talent and an Apex Tier Treasure Seeking talent. Our boy jumped out of the bush and rushed to grab the monster. Before Ye Tian could land on the ground, the mouse sensed his presence and evaded him. Our boy crashed into the ground. The mouse began to run. Our boy smiled when he saw this. He activated his spatial talent and teleported in front of the monster. He grabbed the mouse while it was in the air. The mouse called Ye Tian a stupid human and asked him to let it go. Ye Tian was surprised to see that the mouse has a girl's voice. Our boy took out his blade and asked the mouse to choose between serving him as her master or getting grilled alive. The mouse was terrified to see Ye Tian's blade. She begged our boy not to kill her. She told him that she will accept him as her master. The two closed their eyes and activated the soul-like contract. After our boy and the mouse established their contract, he let her go. He told the mouse that he will name her Little Purple because she has purple stripes all over her. The mouse gladly accepted her new name. Ye Tian was happy to see that he got a monster with a hunting talent. Our boy remembered that Yuling told him that the most valuable treasure in the secret realm is the Vitality Stone Mine which the Yun family wants. Although the Yun family is powerful and influential, Ye Tian believes that he has a better chance than them because he has a treasure-hunting mouse. He decided to try his luck. Ye Tian asked Purple if she knows where the Vitality Stone Mine is. The mouse told her master that she does. She told Ye Tian that she has an apex tier hunting talent so she can accurately pinpoint the location of the Vitality Stone Mine. With a smile on his face, our boy asked his mouse to take him to the mine. Purple jumped on Ye Tian's shoulder in order to show him the way. Ye Tian felt a little bad for Yuling. He remembered that she asked him to avoid the Yun family. Unfortunately for her, our boy cannot avoid clashing with them, especially since he is about to steal everything away from them. Our boy activated his speed talent and ran in the direction which Purple pointed him to. When they got close to the Vitality Stone Mine, Purple told her master that they have gotten close to the mine but other humans are around the area. She told Ye Tian that other people might have already taken over the mine. Our boy was shocked to hear this. He immediately activated his spatial perception ability. Ye Tian was surprised to see so many bodies in the area. He realized that a hard battle must have been fought in the area. Ye Tian immediately activated his teleportation ability and transported himself closer to the mine. The moment he arrived in the area, he hid behind a boulder which was on a mountain. When Ye Tian looked down from the mountain, he saw that the battle was still ongoing. Below the mountain, we see a man fighting a bunch of warriors. The man used a spell to attack the warriors with hundreds of rocks. The rocks crushed the warriors to their death. One of the warriors who was able to avoid the attack tried to attack the man from above with his leg. Before his leg could touch the man tapped his staff on the ground and activated a spell known as Earth Spike. Immediately he did this. A giant spike came out of the ground and stabbed the warrior while he was in the air. The warrior spat out some blood and fell to the ground. The last warrior, who happens to be a woman, told the man that he is quite impressive. She told the man that he deserves to be called the genius of the He family since he is able to kill so many warriors of the Yun family. The man who was wearing a blue robe is known as He Lianbi. He has an apex tier cultivation talent, a mid-tier inspection talent, a novice tier speed talent, and an apex tier earth element talent. The woman took out a huge sword. With a smile on her face, the woman told Lianbi that it is her turn to have fun with him. The woman wearing the odd shorts is known as Yun Foone. She has an apex tier cultivation talent, a high tier wind talent, and a novice tier speed talent. With a smile on her face, Yun Foone rushed to attack Lianbi. She told him that his treasure already belongs to the Yun family. With a smile on his face, Lianbi told Yun Foone that she has to be capable to take away his treasure. Immediately he said this, Lianbi activated a spell known as King Kong Wall. The moment he activated the spell, a giant lion statue came out of the ground. When she got close to the statue, Yun Foone used a technique known as wind-shattering slice to tear the statue apart. Lianbi was shocked to see this. He could not believe that Yun Foone covered her sword with her wind talent and used it to cut his strongest wall. While Lianbi was looking at his spell fall apart, Yun Foone closed the gap between them. She used her leg to kick Lianbi in the face. This attack pushed Lianbi back and knocked him into a boulder. The man did not waste any time. He immediately stood up and activated a spell known as Rock Fall. The moment he did this, a giant array appeared above him. Yun Foone was surprised to see the array. The array began to shoot rocks at the girl. Yun Foone laughed as she used her huge sword to block the rocks. She asked Lianbi if he is doing his best. Immediately Lianbi heard this. He pointed his staff at the girl and activated a technique of the Greater Earth known as the Fallen Skies. The moment he did this, a giant rock fell out of the sky. Yun Foone was shocked to see the rock. She was shocked to see how powerful an apex tier talent is. She activated her speed talent and was able to avoid the rock by jumping. Lianbi was shocked to see this. He could not believe that Yun Foone was able to dodge his attack. While Yun Foone was in the air, she decided to attack Lianbi. She gathered her energy in her mouth and used a technique of the wind speech known as Pale Blades. Immediately she activated the technique. She released multiple blades created with wind from her mouth. The blades hit Lianbi and heavily injured him. He fell to the ground. When Yun Foone landed on the ground, she asked Lianbi if the mine is in the cave behind him. Lianbi picked up his staff and forcefully pushed himself up. He told Yufeng that he searched the secret realm for 10 years before he could find the Vitality Stone mine. The man released his aura and told his opponent that he will not let anyone touch the mine. Ye Tian was surprised to hear that the mine is inside the cave. Our boy activated his spatial perception to check for the mine. The moment Ye Tian did this, he noticed something shocking. Our boy was surprised to see that he could not detect any mine in the cave. Instead, Ye Tian was detecting a forbidden restriction on the cave. Yunfeng smiled when she heard what Lianbi said. She asked the man if he has the capacity to defend the treasure. Yunfeng took out a spirit grass when she said this. She told Lianbi that she did not want to consume the herb. She explained to him that it is dangerous for anyone to consume the spirit grass directly. The woman took a bite of the grass and told Lianbi that she is willing to use the herb because she wants to kill him. Lianbi immediately recognized the grass. He could not believe that Yunfeng was holding the spiritual energy-enhancing grass. The grass is used to increase one's talent. Ye Tian was shocked to see Yunfeng eating the grass. He wondered if she had gone mad. Our boy wondered if Yunfeng was crazy because there is a possibility of the user exploding if they consume a spirit grass directly. When Yunfeng forcefully swallowed the grass, her eyes began to glow and her body began to shake. The woman began to release some energy. While she was shaking, a large amount of energy came out of her body. The pressure of the energy pushed Lianbi back a bit. When the man looked at Yunfeng, he could tell that her talent had increased. Yunfeng's cultivation talent had now reached the transcendent tier, and her speed talent was now on the high tier. Ye Tian was shocked to see that Yunfeng's cultivation had risen to the transcendent tier. With a cocky smile on her face, Yunfeng told Lianbi that she will leave his corpse intact if he gets on his knees. Lianbi was annoyed to hear this. He stretched out his hand and activated an array. He told Yunfeng that he will not lose to her simply because her cultivation talent has risen to the transcendent tier. When Yunfeng saw Lianbi getting ready to use a spell, she activated her speed talent. She easily closed the gap between herself and Lianbi. When she got close to Lianbi, Yunfeng used her sword to cut him. The man spat out some blood and fell to the ground. Yunfeng explained to Lianbi that she now has a high-tier speed talent and an apex-tier wind talent. She told the man that he is underestimating her talent upgrade. Yunfeng was disappointed to see that Lianbi actually thought that he could fight her. With a smile on her face, she told Lianbi that he is no longer the genius of the He family. She called the man a useless trash. While struggling to stand up, Lianbi told Yunfeng that there are countless geniuses on the cultivation path. He told the girl that even if she wins him today, she will also one day become a stepping stone for someone else's success. Yunfeng was annoyed to hear this. She could not believe that Lianbi was spouting nonsense simply because he lost. She told the man to accept his loss like the loser he is. Yunfeng walked past Lianbi and headed into the cave. While walking to the cave, Yunfeng reminded Lianbi that the Yun family is the strongest in the Demon Sea base. She told him that their family has a king-rank expert. With a creepy smile on her face, Yunfeng told Lianbi that there are no enemies in the face of absolute power. Immediately she said this, she went into the cave. After Yunfeng went into the cave, Lianbi laid on the ground and looked at the sky. The man wondered if his life was going to end. While he was looking up, Ye Tian comes to greet him. He referred to Lianbi as senior and asked him if he is all right. Lianbi was shocked to see someone in the area. He asked Ye Tian for his identity. Our boy told the senior that his identity does not matter. He took out a potion and asked Lianbi to take it. He told him that he needs to recover his strength. Lianbi told our boy that the potion cannot help him. He told Ye Tian that Yunfeng's attack has shattered his internal organs. He told our boy that he is definitely going to die. Lianbi asked our boy if he also came to find the mine. Ye Tian told him that he did. The man smiled when he heard our boy's response. He told Ye Tian that he is very honest. Our boy asked Lianbi to tell him the reason why he has not entered the cave. Ye Tian realized that Lianbi would have already mined the entire cave if everything was fine. Lianbi told our boy that there is something inside the cave. He explained to Ye Tian that a high-level monster is guarding the mine. According to Lianbi, the monster has dug multiple holes inside the cave. Anyone who enters the cave is bound to be lost. The only way for a person to find the right path is if they have a purple treasure-hunting mouse. The mouse has the ability to accurately pinpoint the location of the Vitality Stone mine. Unfortunately, the purple treasure-hunting mouse is quite rare. Lianbi told our boy that he has searched the secret realm for 10 years and he has not been able to find the monster. Immediately Lianbi said this. Ye Tian took out purple and showed her to Lianbi. The man's eyes widened when he saw the monster. He could not believe what he was seeing. He did not understand how Ye Tian was able to find the monster. While he was staring at the mouse, Lianbi began to cough heavily. Our boy was surprised to see this. He asked the man if he is all right. Lianbi could not believe that Ye Tian actually managed to form a contract with the purple treasure-hunting mouse. Purple ran up to Lianbi and climbed on his leg. The man laughed when he saw the monster. He never expected that he would see the mouse before he died. Seeing the monster made Lianbi sad. He felt stupid for spending 10 years in the secret realm because of a treasure. Lianbi stretched out his hand and tried to touch the mouse. Before his hand could reach Purple, he lost consciousness and his hand fell to the ground. Lianbi died with a smile on his face. He realized that fate had made a fool out of him. Ye Tian felt bad for Lianbi when he saw how he died. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want part 17 of this recap, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.